Alright guys, we're back for the final war of Season 23, and we're going to finish in Platinum 3. So we're just doing one set of paths in each section and the boss circle. So I'm on path 6 here to start against this Black Widow Deadly Origins. I've got Doom, who's shock immune just in case I take a shock. I think the only thing on this node is if at some point I have more power than she does, then the power disappears and then all goes to her. So I don't want to give her any power, so I'm just going to spam special ones. It might not be the best way to go about it, but I just didn't want to risk potentially losing power and having it all get transferred over. So I did speed up a couple of the fights this war. I try not to, but I got a bunch of fights this one. Some of them are really slow fights, even if they work out okay, like this one. So I don't want to bore you too badly with too many long fights. One in particular is a nice use of some synergies and some pre-fights, but it takes a long time. So this one here goes down. I barely lose any health at all on this one. So this was great. Good way to start it off. Next, we've got this power snack ManThing. So I brought in my rank 3 Mr. Fantastic, and I'm just he's mainly just for synergies, because I need him later on for the synergy with Dr. Doom. But I figure if I throw on his like Petrify, which reduces healing and regen by 40%, and I go in with Warlock against this power snack ManThing, and as long as I keep up my heavies and specials, I can keep that Petrify reapplied for the entire fight. And it's a slow play on this one, but I will not have to. I can basically, I'm not going to let ManThing get to a special 3. I'm just going to rely on spamming special 1 for the most part on this one, and just even though I'm not applying bleeds with the heavy, every parry heavy, I'm reapplying the Petrify on every heavy. And I'm also increasing my infections. So it's a very, very slow fight here, but it worked out to be super easy. It's just a long fight. There's nothing really to it. It was just a matter of taking advantage of the fact that I can get that Petrify on, so I don't have to worry as much about the power gain. So I did speed this one up just because it is a slow fight, and you know what? I'll speed it up, as best I can here so that it's reasonable. Yeah, so we got a couple more heavies, a couple more special ones. It did come down to a race against the clock. I wasn't boosting too much for this one. I'm trying to save items. I did use a couple boosts on like the junior account later on, because I haven't used as many on the junior account as the main. So I had some some extra potions to play with when I had to later on. But for this one here, I didn't boost or anything. It's just going in with Warlock and take him out. Now here again, this is just trying it out, see what I can do. It's definitely not the best way to play this one. I did have a plan that if I got Nick Fury down to his life model decoy and had stored up to a special 3, then I'd be able to use that to drop some damage and also reduce his power, so I don't have to take a special there. Now, unfortunately, with this Mix Master here, I did just go mainly parry heavy, but it's not enough to really bring those aggression prowess nodes down. So you'll see it kind of worked out for the most part. I did make a big mistake, and I do not solo this one. I let someone else has to come in and finish it, but I do make a mistake, and I would have loved to see if I could have what I could have done if I would have just listened to my own advice. Before you go into these fights, you make a plan of, this is what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get him down to his you know, life model decoy because I can parry heavy the entire time. I don't have to worry about stubborn or anything at the beginning. And as long as I build up to a special 3, then I can control his power in the second phase. And I get him all the way down. He starts the, when he gets to his life model decoy, then for the first time when I can't parry and I get stubborn on me, for whatever reason, I was more worried about getting rid of the stubborn than I was about his power. And I should have been more worried about his power because I was letting him get way too many prowess charges. So before it's too late, I don't throw the special. He throws off his special 1. I think I might have survived that special 1 in the block, but I don't know why I flinched and I tried to dash back at the end of it and I got creamed. So I let someone else finish it. But it's just practice. It's the off season. It's not the off season, but it's prep for off season because we're already firmly in Platinum 3. Now we had this EMP mod Killmonger, and that's why I had Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom together, because I can just slow play this one with Dr. Doom, just apply heavies the entire time. I have destructible charges on the entire time, so I don't have to worry at all about his about really evading. I don't have to worry about his reverberation. It's really not that you know, with the right synergies against this Killmonger, Doom just shreds him here. Again, I've kind of sped up some of these fights because there's nothing that crazy going on with them, and there's quite a bit of fights that we still had this war. We got some fun ones coming up after this. I think we switch over to the junior account and let the 6-star rank 3 Dr. Octopus go to work on a few fights, which is a lot of fun. At least for me, I enjoy them. So this one here, I also, a good Doom fight is great. Just drop that special 2, and he's almost done. One more heavy, and he's done. So now we bring in the junior account with Void, Mr. Fantastic, and Doc Ock. So I have the Doc Ock, Mr. Fantastic synergy. I've already put on the Petrify here to reduce his power gain rate and regen rate by 40%, just to make it easier. Turns out this Mojo, I believe, has suicides on, and what these strike counter nodes, I don't even think about them. I literally, if I have these ones, I just go in with Doc Ock, and I know that I'm going to be doing my damage through the power stings and by detonating the heal block or power lock debuffs. And yeah, between that and the suicide masteries on this Mojo, he drops super fast. I just take that last, I take his special 1 on the block, and he dies on his own. So that was fantastic. Same for Hyperion with Dr. Octopus. If strike counter is not going to matter to me, all I got to do is parry heavy with Doc Ock, and Hyperion's maybe gets to 1 special. But yeah, and again, we're just going to be doing damage with power locks and detonating the power locks and heal blocks. And when he does, if he does throw a special, he's going to be taking some power sting damage. So this is the how I love to take any Hyperion, whether it's questing, war. You know, it's I used to take him in a queue with Doc Ock when he was a mini, so it's a lot of fun. If they have natural power gain, Doc Ock just shuts them down. We'll just reapply that power lock on the special 1, detonate it, and he's down. Next, now here's another nice fight with Doc Ock. We've got this Dr. Doom in the second phase mini here, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw the power up from the, no, it isn't going to matter, like the armor ups, I mean. So we're going to throw the petrification ray, which acts as a petrify on Dr. Doom. If he has a petrify, he can't get his aura. So I can just go in with Doc Ock, and I can parry heavy freely against this Doc Ock. And even when he does throw his special 1, he is not, because of the petrify that I keep up with the heavies, he's not going to get the aura. And if he doesn't have the aura, I can keep parry heavying the whole time. I don't have to worry about buffet if I don't, you know, even if, as long as even here, when I do dash back and he gets the buffet, it's not going to matter. I'm totally going to overpower it anyways. And and again, the Petrify from Mr. Fantastic reduces his healing by 40%. So he's getting less than half that he would normally get. I did get clipped a couple times and took a little bit of shock damage, but for the most part, this was great. So another fun Doc Ock fight. Even when it doesn't look like he would be a good option, we found a way to make it work. Yeah, because I'm not a stubborn attacker, I can't take off. You know, I'm still going to have to worry about the indestructible, but there we go. Another heavy, and he's down fairly easily. Next, we've got this Sorcerer Supreme, 6-star rank 2. We've taken this one with Dr. Octopus a bunch of times this season. Really easy with Doc Ock, even if I think a couple wars ago we did like slip up for a second, but we were able to recover. This was so easy. Again, she's got the natural power gain like Hyperion. So it's just parry and heavy, and if she were to actually get a special, then I think she does get one off in this one. She's going to be taking the power sting damage from that Mr. Fantastic synergy. You don't need it for this one. Doc Ock works totally fine just on his own. He's great. You can see again getting a whole bunch of nice detonations. Here we go. What do we do here? I think we just reapply the triple debuff. And then we go ahead, and that's a nice over 20k direct damage on the detonation there. Again, there's always a little bit of a dance just to make sure that they can get the parry in cleanly. And I think one more and she's done. There she is. She is a stubborn attacker, so I gotta take one on the block here. Does get one special off. Parry, heavy, she's down. Last but not least, we've got this 6-star rank 3 Doom. I played it terrible this round, so no solo here. It took me like 2 tries to get him, 2 or 3 tries to get him down. I had the extra like you know, revives and potions in I think in the overflow on the junior account, so I wasn't too worried about using them. I sped this fight up. You can take a look at it, but you know, the good ones were before. This one's here just because. But it's in here. It's a boss fight, but not a pretty one. But I hope you enjoyed everything, all the war videos from the season, and hopefully we'll get a nice reward video tomorrow. So we'll see you then, and have a good one, guys.